I'm going to show you how to access the text-to-speech feature in the iPad. It's something that's built in, but you do need to turn it on before you use it. So I'm going to show you how to turn it on and then how to use it. So to turn it on, you're going to go to the settings on your iPad. You're going to make sure you're on General and then go to Accessibility. Once you get there, you're going to tap on Speech and you're going to turn on Speak Selection. Once you do that, it gives you some different options. We're going to skip over Speak Screen and we're going to go to Voices. If you tap on Voices and then go to English, if that's the language you're choosing, there are a variety of different default voices. My preferred voice is Alex, and many of the students would agree. Alex is a very natural sounding voice, and he also takes pauses when there's punctuation in place, which is a great thing when students are editing their writing and using text to speech. They can actually listen for the punctuation or listen for him to take a deep breath. And if he doesn't for a while, they may need to go back and add some punctuation in. Alex is one that you do need to download, but it is a free download and it only takes a minute. So I'm going to go back to the speech portion. The next one is speaking rate. Generally, it is pretty fast, so I like to keep it a little less than halfway towards the slow rate. So certainly, it's a student's preference what they choose, but I tend to tell students if they're using it for reading, they may want to speed it up a little bit, but if they're using it to edit their writing and hear their writing out loud, they may want to slow it down a little. Then next one is the highlight content, and that most students like to turn on. And what that does is it will highlight each word as it's being read. It's a nice feature for our students that have a difficult time focusing on the text or even focusing at all. It kind of helps keep their attention to the text while they're listening to it out loud. So that's all we need to do to turn it on. We're going to hit the home button and go back. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up a doc. And I'm going to show you how it reads out loud. So you just press your finger on the screen where you want it to read. And you're going to press select. It's selecting this whole section here. You see the little dots here. If you want to select a specific section, you can pull the little dots across. Once you do that, you see some different options at the top. There is an option to speak. If I press speak, it does speak it out loud. For some reason, while I'm doing this recording, it is not saying it out loud. But once the recording stops, it works beautifully. So another thing you can do is you can read the internet. So you can go and you can search an article. You can have a book on here, anything you'd like. Again, that same thing where you press the little dots and then you press the word speak. And it, again, for some reason with the screencasting, it's not speaking out loud, but that is how you access it, and I guarantee it will work for your students. Please let me know if you have any questions.